Alright, so I'm going to talk about Wisconsin for like 5 minutes. Wisconsin's, it's a state, like, there's lots of stuff in Wisconsin. There's a lot of beer in Wisconsin. What else about Wisconsin? It's shaped like a mitten. It's got like a certain number of electoral college votes. It's a swing state in the Midwest. What else about Wisconsin? I have a friend that goes to college in Wisconsin, you know, and it's got Madison is, I think, maybe the capital, or it's if it's not the capital, then it's definitely where the University of Wisconsin is. It's got Milwaukee. Milwaukee has a basketball team. They got the Green Bay Packers, I believe, are from Wisconsin. So I guess they got Green Bay is, I guess, the main city or area. No, it's a city. Yeah, Green Bay. And Wisconsin's got. Well, Wisconsin hasn't got. Michigan's got the Upper Peninsula, which is it's like on top of Wisconsin, but it's not part of Wisconsin. And apparently, people from the Upper Peninsula are weird. That's just what my friend who lives in Wisconsin says. Politically variable place, religious, and again, as I said earlier, big into the beer. Their flag seems to have kind of a navy kind of vibe. It's blue, and it says 1848. That must be when the state was founded. So I guess their flag has a fun fact, I guess, and it's next to Iowa, it's next to Michigan, it's next to Minnesota, it's next to Illinois. It's really it's next to a lot of states. So it's got that going for it, where it has a lot of state diversity. Oh shit. Earlier I said it was shaped like a mitten. It's actually not shaped like a mitten. I was thinking of Michigan, which is to the right. Now, Wisconsin and Michigan are kind of like so closely associated because they're on the same lake, and the Upper Peninsula thing really doesn't make sense because it's like that should be a part of Wisconsin. Anybody who's smart would think that it would be a part of Wisconsin, but I think there was a war. I looked it up. There was a war at some point, like before maybe the formation of the country, and like the way the territories were split up or whatever. It makes sense. Like it's based in some kind of a war event where it was divided like very like based on like actual warfare. It might have been like Native American warfare. I'm sure I've looked into a lot of states and their names, and almost all of them are based on Native American tribes. So I assume that this one is no different. I bet there's like a tribe that's like the Leconsin or Duconsin or something, and it's like slightly different. And then usually what happens is it's like, the tribe's name was Leconsin, and then some French guy called it Wisconsin, and then it's like, now the name is Wisconsin. Or actually, usually what would happen is, or at least on the last date, which was like Arkansas, which you can find a playlist on my channel. But what happened last time was it was like, there's the name of the tribe, and then there's the name that the French called them, and then it just turns into a weird mix of the two, and that ends up being like the state name. So usually that's how names seem to be ending up. It's a pretty state, yeah. Let's see, can I get some fun facts? I'll look up fun facts. Wisconsin fun fact. Oh yeah, their football team is kind of ass sometimes, but sometimes it's good. Yeah, Big Ten school, High hopes, and then hopes crushed. Currently, they have the former coach from Cincinnati. He did really well at Cincinnati because he brought Cincinnati from being a non-Power 5, non-Power 5 team, and they got them into the college football playoff. Of course, they did ass in the college football playoff, but at least they made it to the college football playoff. Oh, and they're called people from Wisconsin are called Wisconsinites. They have 20 million gallons of ice cream per year, so I guess they're big into ice cream. Oh yeah, cheese. They're big into like dairy. Like, if Iowa is known for dairy, then Wisconsin is known for beer and cheese. They have, like, the most bars out of any state. I like to think that... Oh, also, in Love Actually, he goes to Wisconsin. The British guy goes to Wisconsin to go to a bar to get easy sex, pretty much. And in my mind, I think that's part of why my friend went to Wisconsin. I think it's a laugh. He goes, ha ha, but I think it's partially true, like a good % chance it's true. But also, it's just because it's a party school, I guess. It's known as the toilet paper. Green Bay is known as the toilet paper capital of the world. I don't know why. The first ice cream sundae was concocted in Two Rivers, which I assume is in Wisconsin. Anyway, there you go. I'm curious how many people live in Wisconsin. Wisconsin population 5.8 million compared to 4.2, which is where Oregon. So it's just a bit larger than Oregon by 2 million. All right, cool stuff. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have to say. 6 minutes. That's a slightly above average length state video. So I guess I had more to say on Wisconsin than other states. So there you go.